Keep channeling. Feel the power. Oh my god!
Oh fuck! All over his face.
Yeah, climb up onto my bow and I'll shoot you like a ballista at him. Let's Harry Potter his ass.
No!
Someone fucking heal me!
Fuck this bag!
Ladies and gobos, welcome to Tobby's Traphouse, the bursting with blood arena here in our wonderful home of Goblinopolis, or as we call it more simply, Gabopolis. I'm your host.
Hold on, let me switch to the map player so I can actually swap around.
I'm your host, the Prince of Monsters and King of the Rollinswood, Tobby the House Goblin. Let's take a look inside. Here in the Hazardo, you'll encounter many, hazards, including but not limited to the first obstacle, the high and low ropes course. While us fun-sized fiends can duck right under most of the ropes, perhaps our guests will get a bit more tangled. Next up on the list, the barbed barriers. Use them to keep some distance from your opponent, or just bash their brains right into one. This dual-edged sword is a staple of the Traphouse. Finally, who could forget the pit?
Many of the goblins begin shouting, "The pit! Yeah, the pit! The pit!"
As wide as it is sharp, this fatality waiting to happen is fun for the whole family. Now, what are we waiting for? Let the trials of Tobby's Traphouse begin.
Bum, 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 bum.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, fucking Kaer, yeah.
And bringing up the turn order.
Hunter, your fucking son abandoned us. Look at him over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
look
chilling
at
in the crowds. Starting us off today will be a wonderful selection by our resident artificer, Ptolemy.
Oh.
Since his last session, Ptolemy's coursing energy has reached a bursting point, and so he will get +1 to all of his mana channeling abilities, but he'll also be taking 1 point of damage per turn as he slowly erodes away from his own power. And then, since this is a mountain forest area, can you guess who gets their bonus? Also gets bonuses for their mana channeling?
Me.
Me.
BD.
The Bugbear and Satyr.
You're that
Nice.
beat.
Alright, Tolmok, you ready to head us off?
Lightning strikes from my fingers.
Without a word. Without a word.
Ping it
Lightning spear.
Ping it again.
And ping it again real quick. Jakey.
Wait for the water droplet. Oh my god, he's throwing it again.
I think he's doing the separate damage for the first, but so it's right here. Yeah, I mean, you could type in the chat. It's not like you're fucking fully mute. But, yeah, so that's a burst 3, so if I even just did this, or burst 1, sorry. He's doing his newfound power, so it'd be these 3. And that's within 10. Is that correct? Correctamundo. His mic dropped, yeah. Cool. But, yeah, just roll another one, another time for the damage for the third guy. I'll bring out you. Handy dandy. Like that. Yeah.
She's got it. I fucking killed.
What is happening?
Jake's energy has become anomalous. It now has just random effects.
Oh god. Oh, where's that bitch at? I'll fix her in a second, but
The ancient deity named that bitch.
that bitch. Very cool. Let me look at the.
Aha, Reese, it looks like you're not very speedy at all.
So technically, Jake, you would have had to define which role would have been with which enemy, but you can do that now if you want to do that quickly. You also have to roll a third time for the third opponent, as you are going to assign them.
He did roll 3 times.
3 times? Oh, he did roll 3 times. Okay, he just has to assign which one's which then. 18, 24, and 10. Against which ones?
Oh, touch it. Touch it, his mother.
Damn. Here's all your other fucking initiatives again, Jesus Christ. Right here. 13. Jake, if you're there, we need to figure out who you're assigning the hits to. But I'm just gonna go on to the next turn as you do that.
What?
So it's Ibex's turn once he is
Okay.
ready.
Alright, so let's see here. I am going to use my... I'm going to use my minor as a move action too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 10.
He's running.
How is this okay to move on to?
Yeah.
11. I don't want to get engaged. And I am going to use my new special power. I would like to designate this gentleman as my hunter's quarry. I see Jake's skull on there, but I am going to use Thunder Tusk Boar Strike. Let me just go ahead and roll.
God damn.
Okay, apparently I didn't set up the macro effective enough. So it's basically just 2 bow strikes with dexterity modifier. and I get the shift and square. So I'm targeting this guy with my first hit. So I'm gonna roll my bow. Damn.
Which one was that against?
This
Man.
guy. This guy looks pretty armored.
Yeah, he's quite armored.
Okay, I'm
In
gonna
fact,
hit
his name is what was it? Fucking heavy armor goblin tank.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to hit him again with the second strike. Oh my god.
Oh my!
All right. Well, I am stuck here, so I will sit here and
So
enjoy.
it's one of those combats, huh?
I'll pass. Whoa! Roll. Wait a minute.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Role play points. Can I use that to reimburse that roll there, or is that just on a
If
crit?
you want.
I would like to.
No.
I want to hit one. Okay. Okay. So does that hit him?
Absolutely. Even an armored man like that can't take a 25.
Okay. With each hit, you push the target one square. I'd like to push him into the pit.
Well, technically he's on this square, and there's a square here, but I guess you could make him fumble a little bit into the side. I wouldn't consider it a full. It's like his legs get it, but he's not like tumbling in fully.
All right.
But I'll take that. I'll take that. So 8 damage, and then I'll roll for severity real quick on that.
Yeah,
And I'll take an extra 4 damage.
Okay.
So
I don't think that. Let me see. Is that just one weapon there without my? I need to add my. No, that probably does have my dexterity modifier. Let me just check.
Hunt, I was busy with like all the token stuff, but did you move through the wires without rolling for it?
Oh yeah. I was gonna do that after I moved. Here, I got it.
Yeah, because technically it would be to see if. Okay, well that's perfectly fine. Obviously you have good acrobatics and athletics, but yeah, it's just like to see if you get tangled or stop your movement there or something or other. But cool.
Yes. Anything else? Oh yeah. So it's plus my dexterity modifier. So yeah, just plus 4 damage to my roll.
Okay, so 16 damage total.
Yes.
All right, good amount, and he's currently caught in the pit.
All right, I pass.
The first of the raiding party to move is the hobgoblin captain, and he turns. I'll go first, father, as leader of the party. He taps on the older hobgoblin as he passes by him, and he turns to the party. Remember, play to the crowd. They're on our turf. And then he moves over closer to the audience. We've beaten these mongrels before, now they come to our arena. There will be blood. The crowd cheers and roars with excitement. One of the alchemists in the stand particularly enjoys his enthralling words as he prepares a potion before throwing it down on the hobgoblin captain, who begins to glow green as he raises his hands in the air. Are you not entertained? So yeah, we got Paper Mario audience mechanics up in here. Gotta play the audience.
Oh no.
But then he continues his move, and he would have ended right here. He's the line. And then he actually, because he is a hobgoblin warlord technically, but his position is captain. He's one of the most advanced that goblin can get, and he actually has a few tricks up his sleeve. But even from this range, he'll be able to fire a little.
Paper fire for fire.
From his mouth comes a burst of flame that explodes on top of the party with little warning. And it was. Let me finish up Going against your reflex, Reese nimbly jumps out of the way, or he just jumps straight up in the air, completely evading the blast. Tolemach and Mariah, however, are not as lucky, and Tolemach, escaping with a few singes on his cape, he only takes 3 damage, but Mariah takes a large force of the explosion and takes a whopping 9 damage. Let's turn up the heat, yeah! And it becomes the Goblin Ranger's turn. Goes over. He seems to be enjoying himself. Goes over to the water bowl and cleans himself off. Brushes his hair off to the side. And then he seems to be quite vain as he reflects in the water before stepping off. And he says, I guess I'll start. Let's see. That one. The big bear. He pulls out one of his bows, and you can see that it's quilled. It's exceptionally barbed, almost as if some type of bone was used and whittled down into multiple spikes. But he looses the shot. The best archer of all of Goblinopolis. And he hits BD's AC, puncturing through his chain armor for 7 damage. But he also hits you with a little bit of bleed, so you'll just be taking 2 bleed damage on your turn, bearing save ends to end the effect. And then that's his turn, and it is now Mariah's.
Alright, for the person that just singed my dress, I am going to cast Blunder on him over there.
The Hobgoblin Captain.
Yes.
Blunder. 12 is exactly his willpower. Even though he's one of the most advanced goblins, they are not known for their full aptitude. So that hits for 9 damage, and then you can slide him to
right into one of these pieces.
Oh my! How do you like pull some? I guess you pulled him towards you like a songbird. And he's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, let me roll for damage. Okay, so 9 plus 4, so 13. Pretty good, pretty good.
And then I will do my daily for Song of Defense.
Is that like a minor?
Yes, it is.
Ah, yes. Big old zone. Oh, perfect. You know what? What if I told you the shit that I grabbed, I was happy to see that they had, fuck is it? One second. Gone. Where'd it go? Gonna go find it because it's too perfect. All right, I can't find the circle version of it, but here's your enchantment. Yeah, I have a ringed version of it, obviously, but I'll have to bring that over later, I guess. Alright, cool. So the effect on that is...
Everyone has +1 AC. And it moves with me, and I can keep it with a minor.
And what's the burst size?
5.
5. Oh my. It's a fucking huge thing. Like, alright, well. Cool enough. Alright, well, all the allies, except for Ibex, sadly, get AC well in range.
And I tell that goblin, like, you should watch your step.
The goblins in the crowd, they like a good insult. They laugh and jeer at the known captain fiercest of the raiding party. Alright, and then it's the Berserker's turn. So the Goblin Berserker, as one of the most ruthless, he just immediately charges through, ducks under the wire, and he doesn't care. He just wants blood. Also, obviously, he's going straight for Reese, closest person to him, and he just swings with his oversized axe against Reese's AC. But doesn't hit. He must be too bloodthirsty for an accurate blow, and with little more than his ruthlessness, he doesn't know what else to do, so he just passes his turn. The Goblin Bomber, however, has plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
Picked the wrong one today, Phil.
The Goblin Bomber, all he is a bag of tricks, but he doesn't like that he has a couple of arrows almost pointed at his back, so he's going to step away off to the side. About here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 3. Cool. So Goblin Bomber throws a fire flask that explodes, and hits BD, Tolmach, and Reese. Although I didn't roll for it, it's just who did once again on reflex to dodge out of the spreading flames. Everybody's hit, although it's just surface fire, so it doesn't do much damage. So BD takes 2 fire damage, Reese takes 1, and Tolmach also takes just 1. And then if you start your effect, it dies down from the initial burst a little bit though, so now it's just occupying these 4 ranges. But if you start your turn in that you'll have to take some fire damage. But as far as that, Bomber then laughs and glees before he uses a miner to prepare a couple of other gizmos and gadgets inside his box of wonders. And it'd be the shaman, the Hobgoblin Shaman, although she isn't named on the turn order. I didn't add that, I guess. I'll add that later. Not on her turn. As the hero of the party, she obviously just takes a step back, says,
Stay close if you want healed, but don't try anything too far out or I can't help.
Seems a bit nervous, even though it's a large hobgoblin matriarch. And then she reaches out and shoots a healing ray towards the hobgoblin captain, healing him for undetermined amount. You guys don't get that amount. Boo. But you obviously see the effect. Some of the blood dries up on the wounds of his face, but he's certainly not fully healed. You can tell that much.
That was helping the prince.
Robbie. No, that technically that was this version, but it was a different color. So it was this model, but with that color magic. But yeah. No, this is the renowned raiding party. They wouldn't be caught dead hanging out with the riffraff at the front gates. And that would have been her turn. And so it comes to the Cyborg Reese to dish out some blows.
Alright. You already know how we gonna do this. You already know what is happening here. See this man right in front of me? He's gonna be sorry. One.
Opening that gate with a 12 versus reflex against a berserker.
But what I am going to do is I'm going to move here behind him. I don't provoke opportunity attacks, but I'm going to move behind him and then spank him in his butt. Where's my little thing? Here it is. Well,
a 12 versus his reflex sadly does not hit. But
that's great because I would like to re-roll.
Gosh darn, you guys are just fucking peeling off in band-aids. If you want to, go for it.
Yeah.
I just want to remind everybody, down at the bottom of the map, under the arena, are all the mana channeling abilities that you'll have, of course. So just remember that. Oh boy, a 14 versus reflex. That actually does hit though. So that's cool.
Cool, and he was at max, correct?
He was at max. Roll that 1d10.
Wow.
Ooh. Wow, he's out.
And he's gonna take a 5 from the punches, the paps.
Yeah, another 5 to that. So 29. Alright.
Baps.
Boop, boop, boop. Even though the Berserker is known for his tolerance to damage, he's already become bloody with a single blow from the newfound party. The goblins in the stand almost grow a little bit quieter as you just go it man on him for a second.
Yeah, I literally how I moved behind him. Fuck all that. I jumped over him, and while I was jumping, I was punching him in his head.
Pew, 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 pew.
Alright, as a minor, I shall, since that was also my movement, I'll do my, harmonious bang on. Oh, we leveled up. That's my wisdom modifier. Let me check.
It wouldn't have changed.
I think it's 3.
But yeah, do you
Anyway, that's
figure
my
out the
turn,
temp?
buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, that's my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Pretty sure it's 3.
Goblin sorcerer, basically just the pyro bitch known in the party.
Grilled goat today.
Cast a flaming arrow of ironicy, of ironicness towards the archer.
Hey, I have a question. Did you skip BD?
PT got the...
Papa,
Oh.
I'm not on the turn order.
Oh my god.
Now you are, baby.
Yeah, because I looked and I kind of thought 13 was BD, but then I zoomed in. That is not BD.
That ain't BD.
All right, BD, you'll be moved up above the bomber
Alright.
as recompense. But so we'll figure your turn after this. It probably
Yeah.
won't affect him much, obviously. So flaming arrow against your reflex, against the agile satyr. It does hit. But only for a measly 5 fire damage for such a flamboyant spell. And then we'll just go back to BD.
Nice. How do I stop my bleeding?
So you take 2 damage as soon as your turn starts, and then at the end of your turn, you would do save ends, which is you roll just a basic d20, no modifiers, and if it's above a 10, that condition would end.
Alright. So to start, I want to roll a d20 for my daily dragon power.
The mana channeling, gotcha.
Yeah.
Daily version?
Yeah, I'm doing the daily.
Ooh. Big ol' 19, that gets you top spell, so...
Don't I get a +1?
+1, oh, you're right!
Oh, yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first showing. I was worried I'd never get to bring out these motherfuckers. Like, all right, well, we'll got a big ass fucking thing. All right, well, we'll just keep BD off the side. He won't go anywhere. We'll just put him in the shadows.
Bye, BD, bye!
Filled with the bloodlust of the mountain, the bugbear called BD.
There he is, look at him!
Beep beep. Beep beep.
Roar, roar. But further, even beyond, for this is the strongest recess of your power come manifest. Again, your form swells into a gargantuan size. Let me actually figure out these proportions because he was motherfucking massive. But we'll do this. Your size is a 3x3 right now.
Okay.
So like look at his spine, and that'd be like your current actual spot.
Okay.
But anyways, as the way this works is since this is the daily version, you'll be getting +3 to all your rolls for the next 3 turns, as you're in your avatar state.
Okay.
And
Dynamax.
then yeah, you're Dynamax, bro.
Okay, so I just do all my normal things.
Hold on. Hold on, there's plenty more. There's plenty more. You get the +3s in case you just want to do normal stuff as big boy. However, you'll be able, for the duration of the form, which is 3 turns, the minor form is 2 turns, you'll be able to roll spells on the daily table if you want on those 3 turns. And then on the final turn, you have the option to use your ultimate spell of the deck.
Fuck yeah!
Which is only accessible in this form on your final turn. It's your ultimate move. But yeah, so next 3 turns, big boys.
Alright, I'm gonna roll again for my
Fuck yeah.
channel mana thingy
You
bobber.
channeling. Feel the power. Oh my god!
Oh no.
Do I triple in size again?
What that would do is, I thought of this, by the way.
Yeah.
But there isn't a bigger form. It just increases your ability. So you're now plus 5.
Oh my fuck.
If you roll another d20 by the way during your form, you're not getting any bigger, right?
That's
this is
fine.
your absolute peak. This is Frieza 110%. But so and then you increase the form to 4 turns now.
Dude.
And then you can use your ultimate whenever you want. So if you want to use it right fucking now.
Can I have it revealed to me right now?
Yes.
And yes.
Yes, I will allow that because that's like you're channeling it. Alright, boys and girls, are you guys ready to see the best that Red has to offer?
It's lava axe.
It's
A paladin ring spell.
It's fucking Starstorm, brothers.
Yes.
So within a burst 5 area, each enemy takes 4d10, and then allies take 1d10 in burst.
That's
So
cool
that's-
as fuck.
1, 2,
So that's a-
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bro, hit this guy.
So let me make a burst 5 thing
Yeah.
real quick that we can just
Can you
move
just
around. So
hover
1,
it on
2,
me?
3. Yeah, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. And then I can't make a token and give it you control Tanner.
Alright. Does it follow me or do I
currently-
choose the area?
It's a burst. So it's originating around you.
Okay. He's Morbin! Alright, I'm gonna go. Oh wait, I don't control the dragon.
Oh.
That's
Give me
okay.
a second.
I'm gonna go.
No, I'm giving it to you right now. Give me a second.
Fuck yeah.
Where you at? Where you at? Tanner L. Okay.
99, 91, yeah. He's mobbing.
Also, you have limited flight, so if you want,
Okay.
you could like
How far can I
Like-
fly?
hover straight up into this. So it's technically a minor, and then you're able to go up to 5 squares away with
Alright,
your flying.
so I'm gonna go.
So how much did these guys pay to get in? Because this is a good show.
1, 2,
All right.
3, 4.
You don't even have to make a check. You actually break these wires, so I'm going to
Nice.
destroy them on the map.
I want to move there, and then can I fly over to here with my miner? I'm breaking the world!
I can't select the small ass strings, and it's on the same map as the ground, so I'm leaving it. But they're broken. I'll remember it.
So I want to move there, and then I'm going to fly over to here, and then I'll use that ability.
Very
My
good.
Starstorm!
Let me bring it over. See who's all in there. So yeah, these
We're
motherfuckers.
just gonna wipe out like 7 dudes.
All right, Tanner, announce each target and then roll 4d10.
Alright, first lady up there.
Hobgob Shob.
Dead.
Bam, 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 bam.
Dead.
Not dead from 23.
This guy.
Oh, hold on. I'm adding something because you're in
Alright.
the extra crit form.
Hell
The
yeah.
extra crit form will be able to add your modifier. So we'll be adding the +4 to that to the
Yes!
so
First roll was the lady.
yeah.
Second
yeah.
roll was that guy.
Then there's someone under you. Who's under
Yeah.
you? The swordsman.
He gets hit 5 to 24.
You can get
Mhm.
4 damage with
And
this
then-
attack.
That guy will get hit for that much.
And getting 4 damage.
Alright, so... That. You actually are only bloody the hag. Let me bring out the really awesome
Nice.
Starstorm effect, though.
Dude, there's an
Fucking...
effect. Yeah! That's cool.
Tanner just used the fucking Starstorm item from Paper Mario.
Ah!
Alright. And then...
Alright, I roll stop my bleed and I'm done.
Hey, it's 10. I did it.
Dead ahead.
Clean turn.
Alright. Fucking blowing them up. I've been waiting. I was worried the noise over. Like, it's a daily power. They're not gonna roll a crit on a daily power.
It
And
happened.
you do a crit. And then you do a fucking crit. Alright, going back, catching up to the turn order. Hobgoblin, the Elder Hobgoblin Warlord comes to, and he's like, "What the fuck is happening?" He's been surveying the battlefield, and he's been like looking at all the chaos happening over here, and then just out of nowhere, a giant dragon just appears on top of him and just unleashes a fucking star field on top of him. So yeah, he's a little frazzled, even though he's actually the most seasoned here.
Can you imagine if we crit on our daily power that we just turn into the Tarask?
Tiamat,
Yeah.
the five-headed.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that'd be funny. All right, so the Elder Hobgoblin, he's going to make a mad dash right across. Oh god, it's so hard to grab multiple people. Actually, no. He stops right here as he's making his move, and he uses a miner to try to help out the heavy. Yeah, he helps him up. And then he continues his movement. And then he'll actually stop right here. Oh, sorry, it would have been right here. And he takes a pop shot against Reese, pulling a couple of thin daggers from under his belt, throwing that towards Reese. They don't hit though, and so the weapons clang against the metal armor. Then it becomes the Goblin Warrior, who is currently the marked one. He's going to try to run over to his brother, who they're kind of like the green, and move Tanner over real quick. These two are in the Faerun games. If you're like really close to somebody, you get like extra stats. They're the lava boys from Yu-Gi-Oh. But they get closer together, and the swordsman that has a shield, he's currently under the wing. He actually blocks his brother as his brother attacks the dragon, or attempts to, slashes at his wings with his oversized glaive. But with your improved defenses, little can be done against this monstrous form. It is all in vain. And then the other swordsman continues. He uses his turn to buckle down and try to defend under the wing of BD. And the tank, he's going to actually, he'll move towards Reese, and then he'll try to grab Reese. Oh my! Some polished metal, Reese. He cannot get grabbed. The large mutton's fingers fail to catch the cyborg's limbs. And that's all for the Gobbo tank. And then this is where all the fake stuff is, so we go through all this, and we're back to Tolomak. Bong, bong. Jake, are you talking? Let me check.
At least he be
He's dead, bro.
His voice box just got fucking short-circuited.
Destroyed by the jet. It's funny because most mics are just USB now, so it's like, what problems could he be having?
I hate it
I
because
don't
all
know,
of
it's
his
just hard.
attack, everything's always so poetic whenever he talks too, as he describes it.
Yeah.
Instead, we just get fucking dice roll. It's our goal.
Alright, 12 reflex against the Berserker, as we learned before. Does not hit. The bloody boy dances in between your electrical currents.
The fan.
That's me.
No, it's
He's
Hunter.
back!
Sorry.
Oh.
Is it still listenable?
And then he uses an infusion against who? Against Reese? Reese isn't even... Oh, no, he is damaged. Never mind. Alright, Reese, so you heal your healing surge value plus... what's Jake's
I
wisdom?
am max health right now.
Are you?
You took damage from the fire damage, remember?
Yeah, but I got that temporary when I just did the
doesn't
temporary.
heal.
So
Temporary
Alright, well,
armor, so you
I'll
can
heal
stack the
one.
bow.
Yeah, I'll heal one.
Now you have one
Okay.
bonus HP.
Sweet.
Keith, just remember, there is a bar that says temporary hit points, and you shouldn't be adjusting your...
Oh, is there? Is that the blue one?
It's
It's in
No.
your character sheet.
on your character sheet, right next to current hit points is temporary hit points.
You know how hard it is to get to my character sheet every 2 seconds?
Just letting you know for the future, you take it up on your own time. But I believe that was Tolmak's turn then. Unless he wants to fit in a minor on his own time typing it out, but until then, Ibex continues the onslaught.
Yes. Let's see here. So, you know what I want to do? Seeing BD do all this is making Ibex feel a little useless. So he's gonna attempt his channel his daily as well. His daily mana chain. Roll D20. 17.
I don't want to interrupt, but I'm not doing it that way because it's not visually indicated. I'd rather have it visually indicated so I don't forget.
It's whatever.
Okay, continue, sorry.
It's all there for you, whatever you want to do. So 16.
17
That is-
because of my +1.
Yes. You said daily, right?
Yes.
One's the big boy.
Yeah.
Well, this is, perhaps not a dragon mode, but, it's almost as equally worthy.
Oh shit.
Colossification. Target creature size becomes gargantuan, gaining +3 AC and +3 to all physical attacks and damage rolls, while
Wow.
also losing their next standard action. 6 turns.
Their next standard action.
Yes.
And this daily is
It costs
casted
the
as
standard.
a what?
It says on the
Oh
other
yeah, because
archetype.
Colossification taps the creature.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
smart.
cool.
So I can use this after a move, right?
Yeah, it's a standard action.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna move to here and cast Colossification on myself.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to take some of the tank. I'm just gonna start tanking now.
But you would have been right here.
Yeah. I'm glad my
Oh,
arc can
my-
be upscaled and looks still
Whoa.
decent.
Yeah, that's great. Fucking, you're those Elden Ring archers now. That's your size. Man, these goblins are getting best show of their lives right now. Alright, so you'll be losing your next standard action as well. But
Yes.
cool. You got a miner in here somewhere?
Okay, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's just see real quick here. Just gonna get a good little survey. I do not know what to do, so I'm gonna assume pass my turn.
Cool. Much appreciated.
He's
The hobgob captain removed himself from the spikes. Face is full, a couple of holes. That filthy bitch, I'll get her. He ducks under the webbing. And he moves past Tolmok, who can make a basic attack against him. If he'd like. As he moves past him.
shit. I just thought of. I can't wait for my next turn.
Well, you're going to be a turn down. But
Yeah, but I got my minor and move still.
Oh,
yeah, no, you still got stuff to do. And then the captain is going straight for Mariah with his a dual slice of his thin deft blade.
I feel like I'm finally saying something
Hey,
but
Jacob. Make a basic attack against the hobgoblin captain as he passes by you. As an opportunity attack. But Mariah, you got slice and dice. He just continues to tear at your dress apart.
No.
You take 3 damage and then you take 5 damage, so 8 damage total from the captain.
I am below blood now.
I'm hurting. Mariah's height.
8
Finally.
damage total.
8 total. This fire would have died out. And that's the hobgob.
No one ever wants to kill me. I'd be the one taking the most damage.
I don't know what this thing is. These guys obviously didn't learn the rule. Don't shoot the medic.
Sorry, it's because I shot their medic. BD did not know that rule.
The ranger, seeing opportunity, continues to rifle through his quarrel before he brings out another strange trick dart, and then he fires right here. Yeah, right here. It's just a blinding arrow, and it potentially hits the berserker, Reese, and Tolomok. So let me see. It's a shitty dart, bro. It fucking sputters out on the ground. Nothing fucking happens.
Nice.
I must have got scammed, god damn it. I shouldn't have bought my arrows from the fireworks department.
He bought him from the merchant earlier, who's actually on our side.
And then turn back to Mariah.
Alright, I'm not looking good, so I'm gonna start channeling my daily.
Nice.
Mana channeling, got it. Got a 9. What does a 9 get you?
Hope it heals me.
You're black, so probably not.
Yeah.
But
Mostly
doesn't
makes
hurt
you
to
take
see-
damage.
See your options, you know. 3. So animate dead. Return target dead creature to life using basic attacks against designated targets for 3 turns, and also take simple commands.
Look, you can revive yourself.
Ha!
Technically, I got rid of their tokens, but technically there's some dead gobbo corpses from the last round. You want to take one of them or something. But it is a standard action. If you instead wanted to like double move away and then heal, but there's like some weird things you can do. But you got options. Just remember, you don't have to use this. You can save it as a minor, but like we said, you'd probably be using your second wind to heal.
Fortune favors the brave.
Fortune does not favor the dead.
You're damn right it doesn't. That is a true statement. That is a fact.
If you're a pharaoh, you're surrounded in fortunes when you're dead.
Fortune favors the dead when they come back.
Alright, Mariah, what are we thinking? Evasive maneuvers. You're breaking up. Roger Dodger.
I'm gonna move away behind, like, double move.
Was this for one turn, by the way? How long was this for?
I have to maintain it with the minor, so. It's either, like,
Even more choices.
Yes. Let me. Can I get right here behind Colossification?
You have to make an acrobatics or athletics check because you'll be on the wire. Oh yeah, you know that's good.
That's some great gibberish.
Okay, and then I'll use second wind.
Yeah, so second wind minor, so you just heal your surge value and then you have +2 to all your defenses until the end of your until your turn starts again.
I think one of my surges or no?
The what?
The second one use one of my surges?
Correct. It uses a surge, you heal its value, but you also get +2, that's all. +2 to all the defenses and such. Finally, Jesus Christ, there it is.
Oh my god, you. Well, it's gone now, because I used my minor.
Yeah. It's fine. Just had to go find it, that's all. Needed to know it existed. Cool. So that was your minor, and you still have the standard. Want to use the animate dead
Yeah, I'll use it on one.
before you lose it?
Yeah, one of those.
Alright, cool. Let me roll a 1d4 to see how good the goblin is from all the potential options. Yeah, mediocre. And then I'm gonna push BD up another turn. BD, start taking your turn. You've moved up because of your fucking overwhelming power. You've moved up in the initiative.
Hell yeah.
While I find this Gobbo token, you can start taking your turn.
Alright, I'll roll a 20 for the Chana Mantle. I rolled a nat 1. Do I die? Am I done being a dragon?
Does my heart just give out?
Did I have too much fun and I just explode?
Oh god.
I hope it's just shock.
For mana channeling,
Oh no,
You-
one's not on there.
well, the one is supposed to just like be a null, like you just fail to conjure any thoughts. So the word's just going to do the same thing. You can't use a mana channel for this turn.
Okay. So instead, I'm going to...
And then Tyrai, I'm giving you control of this. You can do it, move it, and attack somebody after BD's done.
So what I'm going to do is... I'll use Reaping Strike. The first target will be the Witch Lady. And then the secondary effect is I just deal my strength damage to a target, and I'll hit one of the Lava Brothers, probably this brown one.
whip of the tail, perhaps?
Yes, that's a good way to describe it.
Hey man, tails are fucking strong. They can kill creatures easily.
Alright, so that is towards the
It's
lady.
Shaman. Yeah.
And then I'll just deal a strength mod. I'll whip my tail at the brown gobbo.
What's your strength mod? 5, right?
Plus 5.
Okay, so this one takes 5, and then you...
Sorry, it's plus 6 now.
Well, you straight slap the shaman. She just like goes flying into the bucket of water and goes against the ground.
Gosh.
Do you want it to be a lethal blow?
I think in the
Or you
dragon
ju- or you
form
just
I
wanna
have
knock them
no
out?
power. They're dead.
Love it. Love it, Tam.
All right, it's all good. Yeah. Fucking goes. You just slice her in half with your razor sharp tail.
She's cut into 3 ribbons are all but remain.
All right. Got a miner in you. Or are you all good?
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 and move over there, and then that's all I'm gonna do. And then I let out a bellowing roar as I pass my turn.
Arr! The goblins howl. The goblins in the crowd shout, "Fuck yeah!" The one closest to you, he falls in love with you, your wonderful form, and wanting to impress you, he throws a dagger down towards the ranger below your shoulder, and the ranger takes some damage from that.
Sick. I was like, bro, you love me, so you give him a weapon?
No. Mariah, this has 6 movement, and you can go basic attack somebody. You just have to do the d20 roll and all. Alright. Just roll a d20. I'll add that. And then roll a d20, and then roll a 1d8. Maybe not. Maybe no. I was saying, you know, like as part of the action. Those are the 2 that you'd be rolling. But that is not a hit against Captain's armor. The fleshy goblin goes kaplink. What the fuck is that thing? Zerker's turn. As a bloodied mess, he'll turn back towards his opponent that had tried to strike him down, and he'll actually try to bull rush him, which is a grapple type movement, trying to push him into the pit with him. So he's trying to.
I'll take you with me.
Jesus, these guys suck. Are these really the best of the gobos? Grapple
Oh, there's
your
a pretty
frame, but you do
tenacious
not
fellow.
move. Man of Steel, you can't move a Man of Steel. Tries to grapple him to no avail. And then he'll use a miner to use a second wind, and he'll heal a little bit up. 'Cause he's a creature too. He's got levels. But he is still bloodied after the fact. And comes the bomber. Bomber boy sneaks around. Moves up, and then he throws a poison grenade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he can still move 1 more. So he's here. Lobs a poison grenade on top of Tolmoth and Mariah. Oof. I'm sorry, Mariah. This is Tolmoth. Tolmoth, always keeping out of small flying objects. He's easily able to dodge out of the way. But a small vial of poison explodes at your feet. And you are now poisoned, and will be taking 3 damage. Save ends for poison damage. Cyborg Grease, you are up.
Do I immediately take it, or on my turn?
On your turn. It's all good.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Where is? Yeah. I'll just use that. That should work, right? If I do 5 storms, like it's one burst, right? Should hit both, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Tanner, that was your second turn in that form, right?
Yeah, you're correct.
Alright, so I use it.
Oh, I didn't even see
Again.
you roll the crit, so I forgot to mention that I'm going to be redoing the way we're doing crits, just so we don't have to like calculate how much it does. I'm just going to say that you get to roll 3 times for damage,
Oh my goodness.
just so we don't have to sit here calculating on that thing. So let's see, 24 damage. Sweet.
I'll obliterate the guy in front of me because he's definitely dead, right?
You throw the hamburger meat into the pit.
What's 5 storms description again, bro? I don't remember none of my powers. What am I even doing? I'm trying to make it cool.
You can shift 2 squares after the fact, but
Yeah. Okay, so this is the one where, okay, I got it. This is the one where I punch and kick violently in a spinning motion. Yeah, so I'm going to elbow the guy behind me, forearm the dude in front of me, and as I forearm him, I'm going to Isanagi, or whatever the judo trip is, where I sweep his leg and just push him into the pit. And then I'll shift 2 squares back here, and while I'm shifting, I'm gonna bust this guy in the side of his temple twice, and I'm gonna shift right here. And I'm gonna face this way. And yeah, he's gonna take the extra 5 as well. Get back.
I forgot that you would have to roll for each of the targets. So that first crit would have been against one of the 2 targets.
Okay.
But since it's, I'm going to consider it in one for this one. I'm gonna have to think about how I want to handle it, because it's like you're doing it in one motion. You know, you're like, it's one type of attack. But
Yeah, it's just a burst attack, so I'm not exactly. I don't have like a target, I guess. Let me check it.
No, technically the way it would work, since it's a burst, is you would be rolling against each individually.
Okay.
But we're just going to handle it normal as is for now. We'll let you smack both of them for that amount. At least for crits, like AoE crits, if it's like the first roll, then I'll maybe consider it part of everything. But yeah.
Alright, that makes sense. And then that dude's gonna get hit with the extra 5 as well. I don't know if you got that or not.
Which one? The big boy? Yeah. All right. He's still alive, but his face is basically caved in, even among all of his heavy armor.
As a minor, I will. I guess I don't really have anything I want to do. I guess I'll just pass. Oh wait, can I move as another minor? Is that a thing?
Oh.
No? Okay. Just want to make sure. Alright, yeah, I'm good. Why is Hunter huge?
Look at his card that he played.
How did I miss
read
that?
in the bottom left.
That was like the one turn I missed.
The Goblin Sorcerer takes their turn. Freaks the fuck out at the roast satyr. Does it
Too big, too big, too big.
runs away.
Terrific.
God, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Hurry, get out!
And seeing an easy shot, the only easy shot really that they have through the crowd of people, they're actually just going to try to shoot at the corpse. It's the only target they have available. So they just throw another fireball, although it does hit. Okay. Just for a couple damage, and the zombie starts to deteriorate, it becomes bloodied. The warlord, the father warlord, I think he's, where'd he go? God? Oh, he's on the bridge, I forgot. He sees that the fight isn't going as well as he thought, and he tries to think of a strategy to get it back together. He's, I have to disable that dragon somehow. I might have to use one of our family's most ancient, strongest techniques. And he moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, dragon! And he does a little jig side to side, and he's like, it's an ancient technique. Jiggy, biggy, jiggy, jiggy. Pocket sand! And he throws sand in your face. Trying to blind the beast. Oh, yeah. He succeeds. So you'll be blinded for the next turn. Since you're so large and he isn't able to throw so much sand. So it only lasts a turn. You don't have to try to end it as a condition. But basically, you'll just be you'll get -2 to your attack rolls, and then you grant combat advantage. And then the Gobbo, that was his standard action, but he'll use a minor to prepare another couple of daggers in his hands as he holds them up in front of him. And then the two goblin warrior and swordsman, they continue to try to attack the dragon in a phalanx formation. Swordsman blocks the warrior.
It's kind of likable, to be honest.
They got tactics.
They just try to handle it, man.
Yet again, they cannot pierce the red hide.
The red hide. That's what they come to know it as.
The swordsman uses his turn to increase their defenses as the swordsman blocks. And they pass their turns. The heavy armor goblin tank. No, I won't let this end so easily. I must do something. I am the tank. And he tries again to grab at Reese.
No.
Oh, he grabbed him. Oh. So he grabs at Reese. And then he'll try to backpedal into the pit. And so Reese, you either have to make a strength check to try to break out of his grasp. Get off my mind. He is stinky. He's in the armor all the time. But strength check. Oh, he rolled a 14 though, so you two going into pit. He dies off the side. The tank dies instantly. He fucking gets impaled through the eyeball.
That's awesome.
Reese, you take 12 damage. Get from getting fully flung deep into the sharpest area, deepest and sharpest, even through your metal. And then so he big dead though. Wish I knew how to just remove somebody from the turn order. Whatever. Beep bop beep.
Plus 3 to my next attack roll.
Yeah, I
And
got
I'm in
you.
this one. But yeah, just so we remember.
I'm in. You're in the pit.
The pit! Yeah! Yeah, fuck the pit!
The alchemist tries to throw a debuff potion towards the dragon, but then Dragon Lover is like, they start having a little squabble in the stands. Back to Tolomok.
Fellow bloodied over here, and then some folks to the north. Wonder where my attention is best focused. Say, seen some unnecessary antagonizing over by a friend the dragon here, so we're gonna move. Move right here. And who's this boy? What's his name? Is that the captain?
That's that's the Elder Hobgoblin Warlord, father to the Hobgoblin.
The elder. I remember he was one of the elders. Sorry, I spent the past hour just going through every labyrinthian labyrinth that you could find in Windows 10. I saw Bill Gates' face on every corner, and eventually I finally got everything to work. It was entirely
Like
Windows
you're
fault.
finally here.
Finally have
crazy.
arrived. Alright. So, Mr. Elder, you think you can make your way to the snout? You better be prepared to get burned. Let's see.
I'm giving you 2 damage, Jacob, for the 2 turns that you've taken.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. If you wanted to do it at end of turn or
Yeah.
start a turn.
But it's whatever. You can do the same thing with save ends. It's just like it's more efficient to do your solo save end rolling as someone else is starting their turn. So that's why I think they have it set up like that.
Yeah. All right.
And the labyrinth.
I'll go ahead and throw out. Wait. Yes. Oh, I'm not assigned a Tolomok. What the hell? I just moved them. Why would I not be assigned? Come on now.
So you control them.
Yeah, it wasn't letting me know. I'm back.
God, I was trying to grab Tobby. Tobby's like, Jesus, this is quite the crowd. Oh my God. Another crackle of lightning. Okay, so who's that against? You said the elder, right? Buffing.
Channeling the electricity through the Elder, I allow the residual to form armor over the dragon, spurring forward the fury of red.
Oh, they're doing Susano shit with the dragon.
Susanu Ultra Crit Dragon.
Hold on, I have to bring out art for that. Something like this.
Got the electric plate mail that's like right over the crest of their forehead, sweeping back and covering the scales.
Yes.
This is just Storm Breath now, isn't it?
Yes, and they've missed it if I've ever seen.
Storm Breath Dragon. And so just roll that ability 2 more times since it was a crit. And you can push him as well. So 18, 23 damage. And then you can push him away from the target if you want.
We'll put a little space. Oh, from towards the pit.
The pit.
Stop it!
Stop it.
I'm
Hasn't
grabbing his
this
fucking legs.
geezer outlived his welcome? Isn't it time? Isn't his meat prime? Now push him towards the pit.
Stop it!
And with that, I end my turn.
The crowd whistles and whoop and hollers, and your star meter fills up.
Ibex, having a idea of a decent show, turns around towards Tobby. How would you like to have the best seat in all of the arena? And he holds out his hand to him, gesturing him to climb on top.
Who would trust that shit? Who? I don't care who you are.
Fuck yeah! Woohoo!
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna put him on the top layer.
Yeah, woohoo! Yeah!
He's just holding both of my
So good.
Yeah!
And then Ibex with his remaining move action just starts stomping through the fucking ring, approaching the depth of the fucking chaos.
Yeah.
Carrying their king on his head.
Look at this fucking screenshot, man. Fucking chaos! Here in the Tobby Bowl.
This is a true mad fucking max place.
Hobby swinging off by two arms, flopping in the wind. Edie's still in the darkness.
He's riding you like a dragon. He's just holding on to each of your horns.
Yeah!
We're about to see a kaiju fight between friendly
Hobgoblin
players.
captain. My lord, you're fraternizing with the enemy. No, can't end this way. Goes straight to Mariah
Doesn't
again.
this one person get an attack opportunity?
He would. Go ahead and roll a d20 and d8 if you feel confident it hits.
Probably won't. He is a captain.
Plus the 2 modifier. Yeah. No, but it was a good shot. And then he will do another dual slash with his weapon.
Yep, +2 now.
For what? Oh yeah, for your defense is right. No, that actually saves you from both strikes. Almost as
I
if
only
you're
even
hitting.
decided the dragon needed help.
You're like, I'm learning the matchup, and you just start ducking under his strikes. Like, I play Dark Souls. I got your frame data now. Oh, and you just start ducking under his blows. The ranger, who I believe is lost under the fucking Susanoo dragon. Let me try. God. Too much to grab all at once. No!
Can't you combine the layers or? No?
Yes, but then Tanner won't be able to move it around if I group them. So I'll have to figure out if there's something that I can work around now. Because it's not like I could put the lighting on a map layer either, because then it'd be put on the bottom.
Clearly,
Weird.
everyone needs their Sasana state. It's gonna happen many more times.
Shit. The archer does a sidestep as he releases. He says, fuck all this fancy shit. We need more damage. And he just releases 2 rapid fire blows towards Tolemok. Okay. One of the first arrow hits for mediocre damage.
Tink.
Like it's just for 4 damage. And then he'll start rummaging through the supplies behind him as a miner, trying to find something he can use. Mariah, you're up.
I am.
Good. 9.
I'm gonna run away again.
Alright, he gets opportunity attack.
Am I
Wait a minute.
able to like? Okay, good. Alright, run away. 3. All the way over here where I feel like it's safe because there's a dragon, and I feel like people would attack the dragon before attacking me. And I will use my daily on stirring shot on
Okay. It definitely hits, and then whenever the ally, they gain HP. That's like 3 or something, right?
yes.
Okay, cool. He takes 9 damage. He had been hit before by the Starstorm, so he's now bloodied. And as the raiding party looks bloodier and bloodier, things are looking more dire by the second. Tobby actually calls down. He's like,
Hey, Captain,
"What, my lord?"
don't you think maybe you should turn the towel?
"No, my lord, please, give us one more shot." But Tobby seems almost ready to intervene because of their poor showing, or at the very least, it's not as entertaining. He would almost even let it go further, if, but it's almost like a mercy roll. He almost feels like.
Don't worry, Evan. We'll take care of this.
Was that everything, Mariah?
Yes.
The third turn. Flying dragon.
Is it to me?
Hey.
Alright, roll to see what awesome spell I can use.
You want to do another spell storm, or you go ahead?
Hell yeah, let me think about that. Yeah, so I'm gonna use my miner to fly. So, 1,
Also, your modifier is now +5.
3, 4, 5. And then I'll go 1, 2, 3.
Tobby's like trying to convince the captain. He's like,
What the fuck?
my lord, and then
And then I will use my Starstorm. I will hit the captain first. It's 40-10, right?
Yep.
Captain. The little guy. And then this guy. Yeah, so that was 1,
Oh,
2,
that's
3.
That's Mariah's zombie you're going to be
Oh.
obliterating.
Well, yeah, it's happening.
Allies in the
So
burst.
Well, they'd be taking 1d10 anyways.
okay.
So
You
we
can
just
pick
count
out.
the first one.
Okay.
So 8 damage, but that would kill him anyways.
Nice.
He was already a bit deteriorated. Gets blappered. 24 against. Oh no, sorry, 29 with your modifier. God, the bombers gets bombed, fucking thrown back.
I don't want to play with any explosions anymore.
And the supposedly undefeatable hobgoblin captain is also now bloodied. And if you'd like, you can now to make them surrender with your modifiers.
Go,
Yeah,
go.
I will. It's you.
Failed.
What do you mean you failed? These guys are dying.
I failed.
I failed.
I fail. You're the big dragon.
I mean, you can
No.
add a +5 to
No.
it, but
No, what I'm interpreting that as is you're just like, I want to kill them all.
I mean, it's true. So
No, I'm not. You guys barely even have to roll for this, but it's more formality. But from a defeated party, Tobby glances down and says,
I'm calling this match.
"Ding, ding, ding," and that.
Everybody clear out. We've got more rounds to go through.
There's a piece of pineapple my general says.
All I wanted to do was drag this man into the pit. That's all I wanted. I've been waiting.
Well,
Get dragged into the pit.
Get the fuck back here.
I think you'll have a few more interesting opportunities in this next round. So they just go off to the sidelines. They're undefeated. Oh well, this motherfucker's dead. This motherfucker's dead.
Everybody heal.
Everybody
didn't
heal
even-
up. It's a small rest in between rounds.
Didn't even get to use my fucking massive form.
Yes, you will. There's more fighting, and you still have 4 turns of it.
I'm just
Sorry,
waiting.
5 turns.
I'm waiting for the Starman theme song to stop.
So everybody
Or did we
use
go?
up their surges if they want to heal up. But everybody returns back to. You can choose to stay there if you want. Tobby's like,
You guys want to get ready, or you go straight into it?
so he's asking if you want to just like stay where you're at, or you can move back.
If I just start in the pit, and then everybody that comes down here, I just beat the fuck out of them.
I'm just gonna test roll something really quick.
That'd be weird.
Test.
Bring it on.
Test.
Testing. Testing. Uh-oh.
Broken.
Broken. If like the macro stuff is broken, you can just copy paste it from a different power and just change the numbers.
I'm just trying to get my dex modifier in there right. But I think I figured out what it is. Rolling it one more time.
As long as you had it set as dex versus whatever.
Alright, now it rolls the d10. That's good, but I have to figure out what the dex.
If it's a like with your normal powers, it's whenever it's dex versus something else, it'll add that to your modifier, and it also says it as part of the attack bonus. So, yeah, I don't know what you're fiddling around with, but it works as is, as you want it. Anyways, we're gonna go into the second round. The crowd cheers for your victory against their best. Tobby begins his announcement.
Our raiding party may be considered the best, but not exactly the most powerful. For the second round, Please welcome the mean green fighting machine, our most seasoned gladiator, with over 324 wins and 2 losses, the greater troll, Gigagobogigo.
Behemoth of muscle breaks through the western gates.
The crowd cheers. Yeah, beat him off!
For the second round, Gigagobogigo. And then we're gonna redo initiatives and get to clear this whole fucking turn bullshit.
Okay.
Idea.
I just have to. King of Matches record. Yeah, that was that's basically what it was inspired by a little bit. But Gigagobogigo, Gigagoblo. Gigagog. Gigagobogigo. He rolled a 15. BD and I backseat tied, and then Reese, we're waiting on your initiative.
Beat that.
Of course, I didn't have my token selected. Of course not. I was like, I wrote it like 3 times.
I got you. The Thundering Armor is just for like being counter or the round. I don't even remember.
I'm pretty sure it's for the encounter.
All right. Well, then it would have went away. I'm considering it still all the same fight. Even if we got a short rest in, I'll just say fuck it, don't matter. Goblin attendants come out and heal you fucking manually. I don't give a fuck.
Face me.
He says, I'm going. It is my turn. It is my turn.
Like how I've
Let the second round begin.
He's pretty far away, huh?
Yeah, climb up onto my bow and I'll shoot you like a ballista at him.
You know
Aim
what?
of Hawkeye.
You can ready your standard action to fucking bust his brains in.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Let's do it.
This is so excellent.
I shall ready my crane kick. Hiya!
Nice.
So
Should I
what's the
roll it when this
specific-
happens, or?
Well, just to go back to real quick, some ready to action bullshit. But it's an if-then situation. So, under what situation will you use the crane?
If I hit my attack for my standard action.
Yeah, that works too. Because I guess the arrow has
Well-
to hit. I'm on his arrow.
So, once, if it doesn't have to be worded exactly like if then, but it's like when. It's more like a win then. So when Ibex shoots me with his bow, I use this on the target that
Yes.
I
Do
land.
you want me to roll it now, or do you want me to wait?
It would be done whenever he does it because
Yes.
it's an immediate interrupt as a reaction. So yeah, it'd be on his
Okay.
thing. So you prepped all prep.
I shall use Crane's wing when the time comes. I am ready. Actually, it's a new encounter. I'm just gonna open gate of battle. It's a new encounter. I'm just gonna open gate of battle.
Yes.
Any minors?
As a miner, I will do my harmonious.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
This is gonna be
Just going
sick.
back to Gigagobogigo, though.
Guys, don't damage it yet. We gotta open the gates of battle.
I still see the old screen. I still see the old screen. Get me out of here.
Yeah,
Whoa.
this is the loading.
Help! The loading zone's too big.
He's moving. And we're just
Oh,
we can't see him
fuck.
going.
Oh no!
BD, cover us!
Me like cow.
No!
With his long and sharp clawed fingers, he reaches for Tolomok to just pick him straight off the ground. Gotta drop my dice. Oh shit, he rolled a 20.
He eating him!
No.
He
He gets you in a firm El Gigante grip.
grasp it.
I am not a shock toy.
We'll save you, Tolomok!
So you are now immobilized and pinned. So you technically can't make any actions until you're freed. Although that is his action as a standard. And then as a minor, he'll try to he breathes heavily on you with his disgusting breath and make a Constitution check. And then it's BD's turn. For BD's final turn, right?
Yes.
I've had rotten pterodon eggs that smelled better than that.
Just barely holding off against the putrid stench.
Well,
I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna use my minor to go 1, 2, 3. So I go up behind the boy. And then I want to roll a d20 to see if I can use one more mana channel.
No
Oh
way.
my god!
Make it stop.
He's getting a second form!
Susanoo Ultimate!
Yeah.
For your
You better
final
stop
attack.
channeling all that mana.
I'm good. As the mana explodes out of me into a Starstorm, I will then revert back to my normal form. But I shall roll damage against the giant boy first. Is it fine if I do the Starstorm, Evan? I'm assuming.
Yes. I
Alright.
want you to roll 8d20.
Yes!
Oh my god.
12d20.
That dragon has Hashirama cells.
I didn't even like close out the Starstorm picture. Just like the
Oh fuck.
All
his
going Ultra
face.
Instinct, dude. Oh,
Wait,
look at all
didn't
the
you say
ones.
It's what?
Did you say AP20s or AP10s?
8d10. Because that's
Okay.
Look at all the ones.
Making sure. Thought you said 20.
Wait, something's weird about that
that's what
out.
it's
What is
for.
that? 491-41941. What the fuck
Don't
is
read
that?
it! Don't read it! It's cursed! Don't read it!
Keith just teleports back in time like it's the Fender code. 4911144.
That's...
Oh, man, don't just
You ready,
drag
roll?
him off screen.
No.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Bring him back.
I plop it back down into my normal
So-
form.
So that would have been 38 damage total. As the comets fall on top of the massive troll, he whelps out with pain. Fire. Yeah, and he takes additional damage because of his weakness towards the fire element.
Rich.
Rude.
I can't wait to shoot a
That's it
Reese
for
bullet.
me. Fire the Reese cannon.
Let's go. I would like to designate the fucker as my hunter's quarry.
Yeah.
Let's Harry Potter his ass. Yeah. Alright, BD, let's do this. I'm gonna make sure this hits. I'm gonna use Hunter's Bear Trap, my daily. go.
Oh, shit.
So, Reese, before you do any of your stuff, we're gonna resolve Ibex's stuff. You're still over there. You can move over.
It'd be funny if we
Um,
just killed ballistas.
This is fucking insane, honestly.
So, Ibex, roll
Roll.
that
Yeah,
three
roll
times,
damage.
and we're going to be adding 9
no.
to it because of your enlarging form.
Oh my god. Okay, so am I
Oh
rolling
my
the damage or
God.
the hit again as well?
No, it's already hit with that 20. We're just rolling damage 3 times.
Okay,
we
cool.
just need this. Yeah. And then it's +3, +3, +3, aka 9.
Okay, so plus 9 to 16. 29 plus 9. 37.
20,
And he's my hunter's quarry, so I'm gonna roll one more d10.
38, but yeah. And plus
Oh, it's
your
D8.
quarry.
Bam.
41.
And also, as part of that, he is slowed and takes ongoing 5 damage.
Oh my lord. Okay, he's right before bloody. I had to make sure.
And then Reese hits him. Something
And
else.
then Reese comes
Oh my god.
in.
It's incredible.
13 versus reflex. No, his reflex is 6. You fucking.
You vacuum.
He crit on the damage.
All
It's
right,
beautiful.
all right. So I have a question here. Like, am I just on his fucking shoulder, just pounding his head in? Like, what are we doing here? What is the
I
resolution
think
of this?
that we nail him directly into the skull. It kind of like his nose is definitely broken, and then you just
Do
start
I get-
pounding him in the face.
Yeah. Do I get like combat advantage for this? Like,
That was
Some
really
advantage for what being thrown through the air.
I mean, I guess he's surrounded right now. For one, for two, I got flinged at his fucking head.
bro. We fucking nailed
Would
him.
be surrounded, so you have combat advantage, so it's +2. But you hit anyways. He has 6 reflex. Bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
All right. Well, I'm punching him in the side of his head. Just bop, 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 bop.
Give him that dent. Give him that Okubo dent. Boom.
And then you know he's gonna take that extra 5 too. He's gonna take that extra flurry.
You didn't roll. You gotta. Oh no, he was already hit. So
Yeah,
count
it triggers
as
when it
part of
hits,
the-
so it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah, it was BD had already hit him beforehand, so it's not like.
Oh yeah, he's not getting extra 10. I'm saying extra 5 from the flurry.
Yeah, I got 62. 24.
Yeah.
That pushes him over into the red. You guys are fucking.
Bop, 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 bop.
I'm on it.
So am I just on his shoulder?
I guess.
Do you want me to get on the ground? Like, I don't know. What do you think?
Do you want to be on his shoulder? I would make you do a
Yes.
check. Because he's like stumbling.
I will do a
back.
check.
Okay, so make a acrobatics. Then, unless Ibex had a minor or move.
Oh yeah, move. I'm gonna move over to him. A grapple is a standard action, right? Then there's no way I can grapple because they have a two-handed weapon too.
Correct.
Okay.
If you're ever curious,
I'm gonna
there's
put
the minor.
the bow away as a minor.
All right. So when I said Harry Potter him, I meant it. I'm clinging onto the arrow that shot into his head as he's stumbling around.
I'll have to fucking edit that clip in and just.
But yeah, Ibex is putting away the bow. He's gonna fight fisticuffs.
Oh my god.
Alright.
I think Tobby should be
Alright.
scared. If I was Tobby, I'd be scared.
Is during Tolmuk's turn, will he have to make a saving throw to get out of the?
You're breaking up.
For Tolmuk to get out of the grapple, will he need to like make a saving throw?
Correct. Well,
Correct.
it's not a saving throw. It's a grapple. So, you would have to technically make a minor, to break out of it with a strength check.
Okay. I want. Here.
I know it's a
And-
move action. Make an athletics check against target fortitude or
I'll do my encounter power channel.
okay. Uh, 15. Number 5.
Enough to loosen its grasp. Thank you. I've got it from you.
See.
I'm so glad it worked as well as it did.
Yeah, I'll
Foxy,
do that.
Target creature forgets its next standard action and can't use that action for 3 turns. So it's basically like disable from Pokemon. The next thing that he had planned, he just forgets and is not able to do. And since he doesn't have many options, he's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, I'll use that as my standard action.
Eat up his thoughts.
This is so wrong, dude. He like unleashed this thing into the dome, and then we just started eating him. We literally started pulling him apart and just chewing on his flesh. There's some sick gluttony to this. This is like sadism.
Gigagobogigo just gets smacked by some Starstorms, a fucking fastball special from X-Men, which is whenever
Imagine-
the Hulk throws Wolverine. That's what you guys did.
All of that in 100 seconds.
Yeah, you got fucked.
So, he's fucked up, guy. Mariah, any minors?
Yep, that's what too.
Solmark. Clear yourself.
Unhand me, you crusty colossus.
Crusty Curiosities.
My strength, it's failing. The electricity has bound my muscles. Oh, at a time like this.
Try to
He drank
twist
too much
out
Gatorade. He has too many electrolytes.
I
his
should have
sharp claws
drank
and
the
push
blue
him
flavor.
further.
In all this giant's terror, he squeezes you a little bit. Like
you take
two
5
Minotaur
damage.
pits.
I break
We're
a
not leaving you without
break
some
a
broken
bone.
ribs, brother.
bone or two.
Yeah, your ribs are gone.
So Lamont is just like, he just hears a snap, like, one of my ribs has fallen to this great ogre.
Not the crackling that I'm used to.
He just remembers to his bar wife.
You can still attempt to get out technically 2 more times if you use your move and use your standard.
He doesn't want to take any more.
Ibex,
But,
pass me the blue
instead of-
Gatorade.
You can also use
Here you go, Tolamon.
Pull them up, drinks, electrolytes.
To-do!
Oh my god, it was perfect.
Oh. Popeye breaks out.
Actually, what he needed. Like his spinach. Blue Gatorade.
Oh, I just barely found my way out of that hellhole. Does anybody need a heal? Looks like I need a heal. Alright. Healing surge
I'm
back
okay.
up.
We're all
As you're
looking
feasting,
at you, crippled.
you're
Nobody else is
feasting on its flesh, looking at me crippled.
It's like that scene in fucking Ava where the Unit 1 goes berserk and just eating the angel and just looks off like a monkey.
I'll healing surge for my minor and pass.
Alright. I'll place my play.
I would like to channel.
This campaign is so deja vu, and
I'm doing the encounter one because I feel like there might be another fight after this.
10. Gets you option number 3. 1, 2, 3. Healing hand. Minor range 5. Target ally gains life equal to their surge value plus 2.
I shall use that. Oh, Tillamook's fine. I will not use that.
So you can save it
All
as a
right.
minor for later.
Yes, I will. First things first, I'm gonna pound this guy's head in. Yeah. First things first, I'm gonna pound this guy's head in. Yeah.
Evan, I have
It's time to
so many
use
questions for when I come
Twin
back to your turn.
Thunders. All right, so I have to roll 2d10s plus my dex modifier. So I'm rolling for damage first because it's dexterity versus fortitude. So I'm gonna roll for damage first. So it's a d20 plus 5. So 23. Those are 2 versus fortitude.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Oopsies.
And now I will zap them. So 2d10s plus dex mod. Oh. Plus 5.
Whether in the Tarask or in the Goblin City, it's all the same.
So you're gonna take 16, and then I'm gonna bit bop him in his face again. So I'm zap him, charging my lightning fist, bop 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 bop, and then I dip dop him one more good time, bonk on his dome piece. On his dome piece.
Jackhammer of thunder goes through the side of his skull.
Then I will I guess that counts as my movement too because it's full discipline. So I guess I'm still just on his shoulders.
Stuck on his shoulders.
And I pocketed as a minor, so yeah, that's my turn.
Gigagobogigo. Freaking out.
I can't do anything. They're always on turn.
And he does a charge action through the crowd.
Oh god, do I have to make rolls?
Make a strength check to see if you hold on.
Why is it always strength?
Well, you could do athletics as well, but it's the same thing. So you have to hold on. How else are you going to hold on? You're going to hold on with an insight check? You freaking bitch.
Fuck you. Which one do you think? Which one do you want? You wanted me to do strength or athletics?
It's an option for you in case one is better than the other.
Oh, athletics is better, obviously.
Hold on. Holding on. Alright, follow me around.
Follow me.
You fucking charge him straight through. He bursts through one of these pillars before he picks it up and wields it as a weapon. The wires of the arena, they start snapping around. It's baseball time! And he swings his mighty pole. What the heck is like captain? He's like, I want to be involved! And then he gets blapped by the pillar, by the stone pillar as he brings it past.
This reminds me of Attack of the Clones.
Wait, what? I mean, I guess the sand arena, but was there a specific thing in that arena with the...
Yeah! I can't go into detail. Reese said that. Yeah, Reese said that. Reese doesn't know what he's talking about.
Who knows? Lost, fragmented.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not gonna explain it.
Let's hope this doesn't hit.
Something Obi-Wan does. Something Obi-Wan does.
Oh no! I hit Mariah. No. Oh no, it hit for 13 damage. It's a big slab of stone comes straight at you, so I apologize. I can't make it any softer.
Why do
and
I
then
keep getting a hit?
We'll say you get pushed. Well, you get pushed back 1 square.
Once again, proves itself the weakest.
Obviously, I'm a
Gobbledygook
girl.
Rages.
It's poison and feminine arts.
I'm fragile. You men don't understand how fragile a woman's body is.
Body, you say.
PD.
BDDG. Oh my god, you're so far. BD, get on my boat.
I want to go back. I want to be dragon.
Oh no, BD just got his first
Mark down the
high.
time code so I can turn down the volume on that.
BD's addicted.
Dragon!
BD never felt more free in his life than when he had wings.
He didn't want to let go of that form. That's why he kept sustaining it through all the D20.
Athletics to jump over the wire.
You should use the wire to spring a couple of inches, bro.
Basically, all of them are broken, but
No.
Are you
now it can.
shuffle kerfuffle to get one spit closer and block Mariah.
Nice.
And then I will use my old ball and chain.
Ye old
Tears
ball
streaming
and
down my face.
Okay.
BD would definitely say Mariah's name is Maria. Just saying.
Maria.
Where do you hit him with it?
I hit him on the toes. Just bring my balls down
up
on
and
his
down.
toes.
So bad.
And that's it for the BD.
Alright.
By the way, I don't want to be this guy again, but we forgot about the Hunter's 5 damage on
Oh
when he
yeah.
took his thing. We've missed that 3 times now.
Well,
Okay. So Ibex is going to walk over with little trails of menacing kanji. And he is going to... Okay, Evan, was there, like, legendary actions in the roleplay points? Just refresh me real quick.
so legendary action just refers to creatures'
Okay.
abilities.
Alrighty. Well, I am going to try to recall on some of Ibex's mediocre judo training and flip this fucker on his back and make him, like, try to get him into a submissive position.
You give me some interesting ideas though. So like, I might add something in the future on the roleplay catalog where if you're trying to attempt something like specific that isn't just like a basic ass attack, you're like, oh, I'm doing this tricky whoopsie doopsie, like plus
Yeah.
2 tricky whoopsie doopsie roll for 2 points if you want. But cool. You're describe the action again, or like you're not doing it with an attack, right?
Right, so I'm basically just going to try to walk up to him, shift him off balance, and, like, sweep his leg or something to try to get him on his back.
Or you can just grab his leg and pull on it,
So just strength check.
Yeah.
Okay, +3 for my guard. Oh, nice!
Oh, nice. So, yeah, it's a 23.
Ibex just throws him down on his back and says, "Submit!"
Whump.
Submit!
Alright, where does this leave me?
Takes a bit of damage from the fall, bumping his head.
Oh, fuck.
Where does this leave
Large
me?
form. Yeah,
For you.
wherever you want. Do you want to jump off as he's falling down? You're not really affected.
Just land on his chest.
Should I just make it check, or should I just,
That
Okay,
last check would have been your, your sustained ability. So
Alright, well, I guess I'm still on him. He's on his back, but I'm still there, I guess.
you're on his chest.
Sure. I'm gonna stuff
Cool.
his mouth.
You're gonna spit down his mouth, turning this into a fucking sex parade.
I'm gonna stuff his mouth with my fist.
I got him
Break his
pinned down.
Ugh.
It's getting weird.
You wanted a show.
Dobby's
You're
like, I
gonna-
don't like this anymore.
No more.
Ibex starts tickling.
Blur. Blur.
Alright, I think we win, guys.
Lord.
Bro, shouts for blood.
Oh,
what do you,
no.
What do you give them?
Oh,
I think we should
man.
look at Tobby. See what does he give us a thumbs up or thumbs down?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
What if we misinterpret it?
Probably knowing that all the participants are valuable warriors of his community. He doesn't really want to see any of them die. He created this stadium specifically just to entertain them, but also give them some sense of civilization, a little bit of taste. So he's trying to almost domesticate these goblins, but yeah, he'd appreciate if you don't kill his Gigagobogigo.
Bullshit, I want to hear him say it.
People want.
He needs to stand by himself in front of his people to show he's a leader.
Yeah, he has to act like he's also kind of in the middle almost.
I guess.
That's how Tobby would react, He wouldn't actually want his friends to die, but he'd be like, yeah, let's fucking fight, bitches, yeah.
Guys, let's all just disengage this fight just immediately. Just leave this guy here and walk up towards Tobby. Just like stop fighting
It
completely.
is alright.
Tell you what, we all go again besides beat where he goes. Let's just all give him one more quick little.
Not bad, not bad.
I'm gonna kick him 3 times and then walk over the top.
We watch as Ibex falls over and his steam comes out as Ibex climbs out of his own nape.
Yeah, so this would have been like the final turn as like Tobby's talking. So you're like kind of just like deflating as he talks.
Just the skeleton goat. It's smaller than before.
A little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger.
Reese gets a little too close yet again.
Well, damn, you guys worked too fast. The rest of the traps weren't even set up until right now.
And then, off in the arena, the rest of the fucking trip. What is that music?
I thought that was you, Evan.
The hell no! You only get music production in the
That
after.
confused the fuck out of me, but it's awesome.
You guys all know what that is?
No, I know what
It's
that
not me
is.
playing.
Bum 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 bottom.
Ever since you
Bum,
got
bum,
your
bum,
now.
Bum bum bum.
Hey, we're having a
And
moment.
so Evan's video got demonetized.
Alright, grab a knife. Oh my god, look at the traps.
This is what Reese does in his bed.
So they're not good at catching radio signals.
The rest of the blades ascended in the arena, but the fights are almost entirely over, so what's the point? Anyways, Tobby continues.
You walk too fast, but I like that. Anyways, for our final round, we have the only opponent to have defeated Gigagobogigo, besides myself, of course. And also, like,
He lost twice. Yeah, so you're about to see the other person he lost to.
All right, Reese.
And
Reese is
also-
gonna be bold here. Reese is gonna be bold and interrupt Tobby.
Oh
Listen,
my
you saw what we made of that challenger. 2 losses. We took care of him in 2 turns.
yeah, well, you also hit him with fucking fireballs from the sky that turned off his HP regen, so yeah. Yeah, that
It's
was pretty
obvious
quick.
we're making this not a contest, so we should stop the contest.
Well,
Your
we're-
fans are gonna
knowing that we're all out of tricks.
right, we're out of our daily.
We have nothing left to surprise.
Reese, make a bluff check.
I will make a bluff check.
Please work it out. Please work it out. Please work it out.
Spend all your ability points that you have banked up to make it work, please.
No.
Reroll.
I am not re-rolling.
Good choice. Yeah, obviously, Tobby says,
Well, there's nothing. We're not stopping now. It's only getting interesting. Can I continue?
I guess so. I'm just tired of fighting, man. I've just been punching all day, you know?
Well, this one will be a quick round. Whether who wins or not.
So I assure you it will be a quick round.
For our final round, we have the only opponent to have defeated Gigagobogigo, besides myself. And also, like myself, his size may fool you, but this is a monster worthy of the title as nemesis to our race, worthy of the name of genocider of green from across time and space.
Oh god,
Please
that's him.
welcome the Goblin Slayer.
Oh fuck.
It's him. Oh my god.
Boom.
Reese, what if we do that thing you told us about, that Davy backfight or whatever?
the eastern gate opens, but
I was gonna suggest
no one
it.
emerges.
From
It stays empty.
We're not
And
goblins.
then
It's an
And
invisible
Tobby-
gnome.
Tobby reacts.
What the heck? What's going on down there?
He hops down. He enters under the tent, and then you hear a large array of sounds as he enters under the tent. A few explosions, the clanging of metal meeting, and after a few seconds, you see a figure emerge. A rugged being in armor steps from the shadows, his menacing aura betraying his simplistic appearance. Till he falls over in a slump, not dead, but severely wounded from multiple lacerations. Finally, Tobby steps outside.
Well, that didn't go expected, but I also saw that coming. I knew
So
he was a
why-
tactical type. But
What-
he set up a whole Batman gallery in there, the MacGyver bugger. It was wild. Shit, traps going off. There's a whole trap house in there.
Hold on. What the fuck is a Batman?
So
Something I've heard about from my time inside the portal of Ecosindra. Don't worry about
Is it
it.
a bird?
You reference Clone Wars. You reference
I'm doing a
Clone
history
Wars,
check.
but don't know Bat.
History check.
Doing a history check. Gotta check my
Mariah, it's because Reese is technically from our time, but it's hush hush.
What's Batman?
It's complicated.
What, you're doing a history check to see if Tobby saw Batman inside the portal?
No, I'm trying to.
Lore.
I'm doing a history check to go inside of my AI to see if I know what Batman is.
Okay, that's a good
Deep
history
thinking.
check.
What's the
You
third?
tell me.
Ignore it.
I think I know what Batman is. But the only thing I remember is the theme song from the Adam West 1960. Fucking dude.
Yeah,
I only know of a
Well-
Batman through song and penguins who cursed his name.
I just know he has a lot of traps and googads. That's why I like him.
I too know.
So-
You know me, I
is
like
it
my
good?
traps.
Does that make us the champions?
Well, I think I have one more challenge just to make it a little bit more interesting. Pick your strongest fighter, and I will deliver my strongest attack to them. If they can survive, you win my challenge.
Oh, I still have temporary hit points. I don't know if that matters. I have the most health.
I guess.
Yeah, you do
BT's
have
probably
your
the
health.
toughest.
Like, yeah, in terms of like AC.
Yeah.
Guys, gather around real quick.
Although I probably have big reflex. Oh no, Hunter probably has big reflex. Hey, let's talk. Let's talk.
Hear me out. Now is the time. Mariah proves
There's
her
noise in
worth.
my head.
Wait, what? What?
Go out there and show us what you're made of.
That's a genius idea.
I believe in you. Also, I'm very tired.
I love that Tolomak is like always full HP and never has used any healing surge.
Mariah, you've taken more damage than any of us. You know what it's like. You can do this.
No. I am already
No.
almost dead
I see.
just because I've already taken the most
All right,
damage.
BD. Maybe not. Well, you know what? Maybe I can avoid. I don't know. I was gonna send Reese in. That was my first plan.
If I may
also-
interject
he's
for
already-
a moment.
He's there. Yes.
Yeah.
Through the squabble, Reese slips away and steps across the bridge.
Ah,
Sorry, Tolomak.
finally. The man of metal, as I could guess. Are you ready for my strongest attack?
Can I prepare? Can I enter crane stance? Or do I just take it?
Yeah, I mean,
I'll see what you want to do. Yeah, I'm ready.
we got
I'm ready.
Tobby
Everyone-
performs his strongest attack using the fart cape that he gained from a long lost ally. Hey, you don't know. You guys are gone. You wouldn't fucking know what happened in there. Maybe you'll learn. Who knows? Anyways, he lifts off the ground with a fart cape's blast before he dances into the air with his two blades of equal length. And he screams out, "Waterfall dance!" He does the move from Elden Ring. But yeah, so you take 4 attacks from Toddy. Much reminiscent of Blade of Miquella's most devastating strike.
I roll.
3 of the attacks land for a total blade. Yeah. Well, it's a through a dervish of blades. Reese takes on 3 large connections on his body, taking 27 damage. And then you're also knocked into the pit from the after effect.
Oh no! Was that...
I have to roll damage for it. Hold on.
he was able to withstand the attack. That still counts, right? He lived after the attack.
He only takes 1 damage from falling in. It was a lucky fall, but
Very well, you've taken my strongest blow.
You guys would have died. Everybody else would have died.
Yes. Oh my god.
Here, let me help you up, comrade.
I go to reach my arm, but it just sucking disintegrates into pieces. Help me.
Take my hand, my other hand, not my blade hand.
I reach my other one, and it does an Edward Elric explosion when his fucking arm blows into pieces. Reese lays there, dismembered. Help me.
Just Genos from One Punch Man. Just a torso.
Tommy says he'd sit on my face if I get up right now.
Well then, wasn't that a beautiful performance? Perhaps I'll have to have all of you at another one of my arenas. I'm planning on making a whole chain of trap houses. I'm franchising. And here, your well-earned reward.
He jumps up, peck up, and he kicks large mounds of gold off from his hoard.
Ah, screw it. We're friends now, right? An investment in my comrades is never a bad idea.
And he continues to push the treasure off, scraping every last gold over the side with his boot.
Yeah.
And he kicks all the gold down below. I'll even move it for you. Just for funsies. Yeah.
The new friends.
The combined the wealth totals, it's a mishmash of sorted treasures. Nothing of real use, but just of entire value. Because this is kind of like his little hoard that he gives off for the combatant entrance. Combined, it equals 2,000 gold. So split it 5 ways, that's 400 gold a person.
And since we were victorious, have you considered building some stages in some of these trap houses?
Yep. Well, that's something that we can work on now that we're traveling together, at least for the moment. You said, let's...
Continue.
Yeah, of course. Anyways, you're always welcome here and all my other potential settlements to come.
Will the
I got a
goblin
bit
be
carried.
okay without you?
Yeah, I got a bit carried away here for a time, but you guys reminded me why I started this city in the first place. To find my friends after we split inside that portal. You said that Order of Life that put out my bounty also has Talia, my last caller?
Yes, we should take you to her. She's probably still resting. I hope she's awoken.
She was hauled away by a donkey and an ogre to a strange hospital. We do not know the location.
By any chance they might overlook my transgressions if I guarantee my people's help to their cause? I really was trying to get these guys and teach them some of the finer points of civilization, but it takes time and stuff. Get into these thick skulls. So what do you think? Is it worth a shot?
I mean, we're a bounty-made friends. I think anything's possible.
I cannot say small cactus creature, but you have my staff.
I will defend you in your honor
wait.
in front of these people.
Before I forget,
Steps in front of Reese.
I believe you have my bag. I think there could be a few things in there I'd be willing to share.
Uh-oh. I'm packing up.
0,
He bring out the bag. He hand it over to Tobby, right? Yes? Question mark. All right.
Did he fry your brain too?
Yeah, I know. He's
He's having a
Dunzos.
he's having a PTSD attack.
The bag? Check the pit.
He's talking about
Oh, the
I
pit.
think it's in the pit. Oh shit, I was in the pit. And he just like dived back in.
Pudding pops!
Alright, so Tobby opens the bag quite easily as the magical bag recognizes it as his owner. But as Tobby opens the flap, a weird dark glow begins to emanate from the bag.
Wait a second. Oh!
All of you are magically lifted and pulled towards the bag before being sucked inside.
Oh.
No!
So I'm fucking
Fuck this bag!
Where's those Edward Elric guys when you need 'em?
I understand. Life, time, all a mechanism.
You finally find yourself settled into the bag of holding. Although its dimensions feel askewed even more than normal, you are trapped inside the pocket dimension.
We've really fucked it now.
How the hell are we supposed to get out of this?
We pick a
Tobby.
direction and walk. That's our best option.
Tobby's looking around.
Who the hell? Someone put a trap on my bag? But that doesn't make any sense. Unless... Wait, where did you find the bag?
The automatic repair system finally kicked in and Reese has awoken. That fucking bag! Fuck that bag, dog. Fuck that bag.
Yes. It was inside.
Glad to have you back.
Yo,
Reese.
like that bag
Rasp.
weird as fuck, dog, bro. Like when I walked up into this shit, right? We're in this. All right, so we're in this big ass monster, right? And we're in these
Right.
organs. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on. There's some fucking organs and it's stank in there anyway. So this bag, he was right there, just like, hey, help me. And I was like, all right, little bitch. And I tried to pull him up, but he wouldn't help me help him, you know? So I failed a couple times, but then I finally get him up and he just wouldn't shut up. So I had to, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
The hollowness of
while
the
you
bag echoes
randomly
back.
talk about some kind of bullshit,
Ah!
suddenly a
What the fuck
shadowy
is
eye
mouth in your
appears from the
eye?
ether. It observes you before the associated mouth emerges below it. The mouth
Fuck
moves
no,
and the bag
no.
begins to. And the mouth moves and the bag begins to tremble. Oh god. Hold on. Shit's freaking out. There we go.
This is fucking weird.
The mouth moves and the bag begins to tremble. A large. Ooh, no, still not right. Come on. What's wrong with you then? The mouth moves and the bag trembles. A large blade pierces from outside the bag, exposing constellations behind it. It rips a hole, and the bag opens into the dark expanse between planes, the astral sea. You are now adrift.
No.
Fuck.
Fuck.
So he severed the pocket dimensions tethered to the bag, and now we're just in the middle of everything.
Trapped you in a pocket dimension. Yeah, so bags of holding are like suspended pocket dimensions inside the astral sea, and so he basically something trapped you into the bag, and then exploded outwards into the astral sea. So you guys are lost in the astral sea.
This is not. No, not again. I won't do this again.
Calm down, Satyr.
Ibex
You don't
feels
understand.
almost one layer closer and one layer farther.
I see I am fully functional again.
Yeah,
Your
well,
astral and
hopefully you stay
corporeal forms. Your astral and corporeal forms struggle to maintain in the realm between materials. You feel weakened and separated from both forms. At the same time,
What the fuck are you
as
doing?
hungry, attracted to your energies, hungry, unspeakable creatures of the abyss begin to
No.
surround you.
The f-
Oh god, not that one.
This is not good.
Everybody, just don't pay attention.
Ah, they're speaking to
In
me.
your last moments of hope, glimmers of light begin to surround the party. Focusing around you, it protects your separated forms and binds them closer together. As a cloud of gold washes over you, your astral forms are entirely disconnected for a moment, transported to a location in the material realm. All the way at the bottom. Down at the bottom.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna puke.
As you come to, you gather yourself to perhaps be at the Kaer, or at least Geralt and the many Order of Life banners around you would have you believe. In front of you, beside the Witcher of Rivia, are two spellcasters currently channeling their magics. Hold the incantation steady, Lestra, the Elder Sage says, 7 radiant canaries orbiting around him. Let me try to fit in a few words with our guests before we send them back from whence they came.
No, we're not going back. You see, we're not going back. You've got
no,
us here.
please, I'm free. I'm free. It's not in my
Wait,
head
wait.
anymore. Please,
First, we
please.
don't
I just want
look.
to know who I am.
We don't look like we're supposed to be here. I'm like see-through. What is going on?
It's because these are your astral forms.
No, we're
So,
not even
so
here.
let me just keep reading her real quick. As you wish, Guildmaster, says the tiefling sorceress in the back, and she closes her eyes as she concentrates to hold the spell, protecting your astral forms while keeping your corporeal forms protected out in the astral sea. The Guildmaster of the Order of Life, Xymor, drops his channeling and addresses you in your astral forms. Well then, I believe this meeting was a bit overdue, yes? The blessed monster party of Builder-Barris, as Geralt so complimented you. And then Geralt chips in, I said what they did was a miracle, not that they were blessed. Surviving the inside of the Trask and emerging as dragons sounds like a blessing to me, Geralt. Now, I'm sure you have many questions, perhaps about your newfound powers obtained in the Trask, or the evil ancestral being you unknowingly unleashed, or how we can get you back to where you came from.
There is no way back. We're in the astral sea. You know of a way back from something like that?
I don't want to go back. I'm free.
I thought it was 1,000 years for sure, but if you have a way out...
Believe me, excuse me, I misspoke. We plan to return you from whence you came. It's simple as transporting you back to the Goblin camp.
Oh, that's such a...
Why, Satyr?
do we need
Do
to-
you have a connection with this plane?
When I was young, I made a deal with a god. And through that, I attained youth. For untold ages. My only punishment was that I had to walk the astral realm for more than thousands of years, until I arrived back in this world. Once I arrived back in this world, I was separated so far from my time, and continued to walk even longer than that. It was the same thing all over again. So, it's nice to be able to have a way out of that kind of place, where nothing makes sense, and you can't even hold on to your mind more than 10 minutes.
Well, you've come to the right place. You see, the Order of Life, we're trying to figure out all the commotions with all these appearances of people from different realms and planes. I believe you'd be a perfect study for our research against the Horde and the openings of new portals.
Speaking of which, is the one called Wait, did we ever find out her name? Talia?
Oh no, you would have done it. You guys did a history check and you found
Yes.
out.
Okay.
You
So,
recognize who that she was.
is Talia here as well? I don't see. I see our friends over there. But I don't see Talia.
We can find Talia anytime. Right now, we need to worry about getting out of the astral.
Wait, this is where we're supposed to bring Tobby, right?
I do. Wait.
Speaking of, the green one in the back. Oh, also Keith. Do you just mean Iwo Mori from the previous campaign? I don't know.
No.
Anyways,
No.
you there in the
I got
back.
lore here.
Please step forward. You in the back. Don't be afraid, young one. And then he says, I know who you are, Tobby, and I know that you don't mean ill, even from your actions. I know of your history in the portal, and I know that you and your party from inside there has much to do with what's going on. If you could tell us more. And Tobby says,
I really do believe that you guys want to all help me, but until I know for certain, I don't know if I can say everything that's happened over inside the portal. I'm sorry.
No worries, young green lad. If you can all find your way to Kaer Morhen, we can certainly find out if we can help you all with your conditions and new powers. Lestra, do you have any of the readings? And Lestra's like, Yes, of course. I've been reading their energies while we've been holding them there. We might be able to find more by researching the adventurers further, although it would need to be done under their complete forms. They'll definitely have to find a way to Kaer Morhen.
Woman, what does my soul signature look like? Can you pick up the souls of others?
There are many creatures orbiting around you. They're all lost in a sea of torment, sadness, grief. I can't tell. It's too much. What's happening inside your soul?
Yet they still have not been subsumed by me. Olmok goes silent.
So,
Huh.
if you guys want, he can give you just like a little bit of details if you ask about the dragon you had encountered inside the Tarask. Yes. The mother of all evil, Tiamat. Sometimes before the portal of Ecosindra closed, we believed Tiamat went inside and gathered a loyal follower, most sinister and powerful. Who exactly, we do not know. But as the previous lost party of adventurers who went in the portal would probably know best, we began our search trying to find them, which led us to this little house goblin here.
Do you know why one of them tried to kill us?
One of who?
Who wouldn't try to kill you?
One of the heroes that never came back from the portal.
Of course, Talia, the one we have with us now. We're still trying to figure out how to rouse her from her sleep, but I believe that her affliction has something to do about willpower. As she stays unconscious further, the dark veins on her face recede even more. For besides this, we have little to report. Oh, Kratos is on a mission. Not everybody's back at the house. Meanwhile, just looking around we're not going to go over Kaer Morhen, but do you guys see Shrek and everybody up in the top left?
Yeah.
They're just chilling around. Though, you'll be here eventually. But if you guys just had any more questions you wanted to ask them about the current plot so far, or what they might know.
know how to get to Kaer Morhen?
Yeah, so they bring out a map at their nearby desk and they just point out the location. You'll have to pass the northeastern continent on the mainland. Up close towards the tortured lands is our isolated Kaer Morhen castle. They also try to ask you to excuse the mess. Like the castle is a little bit messy because they're always either bringing in new people to help or maybe under attack themselves. So it's a very hustle bustle keep. It's not so prim and proper. It's more about functionality.
Tell me, Kindle Sage,
But,
why were the fat Tiamat
Xymor,
harassed?
Gilmer.
Done battle?
Well, you say you found it in a weakened form?
Yes, they had an affinity for each of us naturally.
Lestra, does this sound like the other creatures that we had found? The deceased ones? Well, we did find other monsters with similar energy readings as you all, but they were dead. These were also at sightings where the Tarask had been. If I believe it to be correct, the monster horde might be trying to gather up stronger creatures. Maybe these energy sources have some way of testing them or evolving them?
Seems like they've been summoned for some wicked purpose.
Guildmaster, the creatures in the astral sea, they're growing too much to bear. They're gathering. Yes, I understand, Lestra. One moment. Well, adventurers, seems we'll have to be sending you back now. Before he sends you back, Xymor strangely addresses BD directly. I've been watching your efforts, most loyal Bugbear. After being trapped in your darkest hour, you are now free and determined to show others that light. Please, my son, continue your compassion and honesty, and you will surely make a fine protector of the realm.
That old guy definitely talks a lot.
I like to think that Ibex just kind of like sinks to his knees almost immediately, like takes a couple shuffling steps forward, just like sinking his knees, like
He just touches the ground to make sure this is reality finally, and not just an astral realm projection he got.
And that will be where we leave it today. You guys obviously will just need to find a way to cross to the main continent. So now technically your main objective is to get transportation. But specifically, you guys all can teleport back to the Wolf Tavern. But we now have new quests. Time to vote, everybody.
Whoa.